contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Night Awards, presented by Ontario Creates. Please welcome Gimma, Stacey, Laforme.
Bonjour. We give thanks to the Creator. We acknowledge the world around us and understand our place within it. We acknowledge and offer our respect to the many nations that walked this land in the past, the many who walk it today, and welcome you to the treaty lands of the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe. It is an honor to be here, and I would share this poem with you called Common Ground. No one thing can define us, for we are complex creatures dreamed in the mind of the Creator. We laugh when we should cry. We cry when we should laugh. We joke when in pain. We smile because tears could consume us. We love unconditionally and totally. We understand that family should come first, yet family is not defined solely by blood. We are quick to anger, yet no one forgives faster. We are loyal and we are strong. When we commit, we are unwavering. We have survived much, but do not mistake adaptation for resignation. You will always see us, for we will always be here, standing for what we believe in, standing beside each other, doing what is right for our children, our future. We remember our obligation to our Mother, the Earth, and we remember our place upon her. We are a proud people, an honorable people. We do not always do right, for we are human and prone to the follies of humanity. Yet we strive to be better, to make each other better, to make the world a better place for the children. I know the Creator smiles down upon us, no matter where we are or what we do, for the love of a child is unconditional. No matter where life takes you, walk proud. Now, I'm sure that everyone hears or sees something of themselves in these words, and that teaches that no matter how far apart we may seem, we are never so far that we can't find common ground. And I think that's one of the most important things we have to find. Miigwech bamapi.
One of your hosts for the evening, she is the host of CBC Music's The Block, Angeline Tetaweo.
I think I'm on a roll now. I think I gotta go now. No 4-7, but they wish I'm on the toe now. And they hit that every win I gotta hold down. Probably in a go gown. My competition taking notes now. Cause I'm always ready to throw down. Loose clothes, hair combed out. Know that I will never hold out. So
hey! Hey, look, it's me over there. Hello, everyone. Hi! Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the 2022 JUNO Opening Night Awards presented by Ontario Creates. And thank you, Gimma Laforme, for being here tonight and for providing that important land acknowledgement and beautiful poem. We appreciate it so very much. Yeah. Okay, it's going to be a great night. But right now, before we get to anything about the awards, or the music, or the incredible performances in store for you, the first thing I want to take a moment to highlight is that right now, in this room together, we are in this room together, right now. Yeah, that's something we're celebrating. It's been a long time since we were able to do this for these awards. So do you feel that? 1,400 people in a room together to celebrate the truly resilient Canadian music industry. 1,400 musicians, producers, songwriters, engineers, singers, fans, total, not 1,400 of each, that would be a fire code thing. 1,400 talented, hard-working people who are here to celebrate Canadian music and who throughout the rest of the year do the work to help build the music industry every day. It's been 3 years since we were together like this. 3 years. Like saying it kind of like makes it super real. Let's replace that number 3 with some happier ones. 105. That's the number of first-time JUNO nominees this year. Yeah. Yes, as the number of stellar new Canadian artists continues to grow exponentially. And one of those first times is also the first ever female nominee in the history of her category, Hill Quarkatis. Where you at? Where you at? I love it. Nominated for Recording Engineer of the Year. Another number, 74. That's the percentage of nominations that have gone to independent artists in 2022. That's amazing. 4. That's the age of the youngest nominee this year, and the youngest in the entire history of the JUNO Awards, Romeo Eats. Where you at? There you are. Which leads me to 5. The number of times I had to read that sentence to believe it was true. I mean, he was born in 2017. I have emails from 2017 I haven't responded to yet. And of course, 2022, another year to celebrate the talented, diverse artists all across Canada, and the introduction of 3 new award categories. Yeah, this year marks the debut of Underground Dance Single of the Year. Rap Recording of the Year has been split into Rap Single and Rap Album EP of the Year. And Indigenous Artist or Group was also divided into Contemporary Indigenous Artist or Group and Traditional Indigenous Artist or Group, as we seek to honor both this country's incredible musical traditions and its modern performers. And as we get back to the joy of socializing in person tonight, don't be afraid to do the same online. You're going to do it anyways. Just use the hashtag JUNOs to share tonight's excitement with your friends, fans, followers, people experiencing some serious FOMO right now. Throw it up on TikTok, all those social platforms, and if you know about one that I don't know about yet, put it on there too. We're not only gathered together here in person this year, but we are also live at cbc.ca/JUNOs, where folks can tune in to all the fun right along with us. We've got a great show ahead, a lot of wonderful awards, so it's time to get this thing going, folks. And here to help me do that, I'd like to bring out one more fantastic part of the evening. Tonight's a celebration of great music, but also couldn't be more pleased to co-host with an incredible performer of the comedic variety. She's been praised, ooh, somebody knows what's happening. She's been praised by everyone from the Globe and Mail to the Canadian Comedy Awards, to me just a second ago. From the main stage of Second City to the writer's room of Baroness Von Sketch to the kitchens of the Great Canadian Baking Show, she can do it all. Please welcome Anne Pornell. Oh, there she is.
Here I am. Hello. Hi, Angeline. Hi.
Hey, girl, hey, girl, hey.
Hi, baby girl. Hi, everybody else. It is so amazing to be here tonight. I'm so pumped for the show.
Woo-woo. And hey, baby, what are you doing all the way over there?
Oh, well, this is kind of the first time being back at a big live show, so I wasn't sure how much social distancing we were still doing.
Oh, yeah, like, not this much. I don't think it was ever this much.
Okay, well,
Like
that
6 feet?
that checks out. It's been a while.
Yes, 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 it has. But it's perfectly wonderful and safe right here and out there. That's why we're back tonight, so you and I can be, you know, on the same block.
Oh, she's
That's
smart.
what I was trying to do there.
She's smart.
And actually, Anne, I have to tell you, like, that stage is for performers.
Oh my goodness, Angeline, thank you so much for acknowledging my roots as a seasoned stage actress, but you're gonna be amazing tonight too.
Yeah, honestly, amazing thespian. I love it. But like I meant, we're gonna host from here. And that is where like the musicians perform stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I knew that.
Yes, you did. Because live music is back, my friends. On that beautiful stage, we will witness 5 incredible performances tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
performing right here.
Yeah, over there.
Oh, right now. Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna, now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make my way over there then. Okay, well, in that case, watch out, everyone. A hot, thick Filipina is gonna make her way through. See you over there.
Yes, do it. Stop fangirling, get your butt over here. Kicking off tonight's performances and really getting this show rolling. Returning from a sold-out North American headlining tour with over 320 million global streams, the two-time JUNO-nominated pop band Valley are here to perform their gold-certified single Like 1999. Please welcome to the stage, Valley.
Woke up, it's 2021. I wanna get text, but I never wanna text back. Fuck, man, I'm 2020 done. Another paycheck and I blew it, but I'm still sad. We talk all of the time, but it still feels like I'm just a voice on the line. If you wanna come over, watch friends and then get high. Use my phone as a coaster. We'll travel back in time. Lights on the ceiling, we're more than a feeling. If you wanna come over, act like it's 1999. Woke up, had a dream about you. We were parked in a Pontiac, making out over internet. 10 things I hate about you, honestly nothing. We talk all of the time, and I love it. So what are you doing tonight? Yeah. If you wanna come over, watch friends and then get high. Use my phone as a coaster. We'll travel back in time. Lights on the ceiling, more than a feeling. If you wanna come over, act like it's 1999. Yeah. Dreaming from nostalgic, let's go back before 2000. It's far enough for so distracting. I wish the world to get it out there. We'd stay forever classic. You and I were both trapped in 1999. We talk all of the time, and I love it. So what are you doing tonight? Wanna come over, watch friends and then get high. Use my phone as a coaster. We'll travel back in time. Lights on the ceiling, more than a feeling. If you wanna come over, act like it's 1999. If you wanna come over, act like it's 1999. Woke up, had a dream about you. We were parked in a Pontiac, making out no internet. 10 things I hate about you. JUNO's honestly nothing. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you to the JUNO.
Thank you, Valley. Woo! What a way to get the night started. More music coming up. All right, next up, we're going to hear from Allan Reid. Allan has kept his organization alive and thriving through the pandemic, and I'm so excited to bring him to the stage. Please welcome the president and CEO of the JUNOs, CARAS, and MusiCounts, Mr. Allan Reid.
Thanks very much, Angeline. Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? So great to have you all here tonight. And just a big thank you to Valley again for kicking off tonight's show. That sounded great, guys. It is me in the flesh, in this room, this full room. Is this real? It really is great to be here with all of you tonight. You know, I've seen a lot of people over the last little while that I have not connected with in person in a long, long time, and I'm sure it's the same for all of you. And it took a lot to get here, but we are finally here. And it's important, it's really important, because we have so much to celebrate and be proud of. We have some very special guests with us tonight, also here to help us celebrate. Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Mary Simon, the Governor-General of Canada, is joining us tonight for the first time. The Honourable Pablo Rodriguez, Minister of Canadian Heritage. Minister, so nice to have you back again. Wonderful to have you and your wife, Roxanne, joining us tonight. And thank you very much to the Government of Canada for all you've done to support our music community, especially the live music sector throughout the pandemic. Very much appreciate your help. Also joining us, the Honourable Randy Boissonneau, the Minister of Tourism from the Government of Canada. Her Honour, the Honourable Elizabeth Doddswell, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario, is also joining us. We also have the pleasure of being joined by Amita Kuttner, who's the interim leader of the Green Party, and also His Worship, Amarjeet Sohi, the Mayor of Edmonton. You may have heard just earlier this week, we actually announced that JUNOs will be heading to Edmonton in 2023. So Mr. Boissonneau, Mayor Sohi, we are so excited to bring this event back to your city after 19 years. Now, that's kind of a long time, actually, in between JUNOs. And to put that in perspective for you, the last time we were in Edmonton, Michael Bublé was the winner of New Artist of the Year. It's a long time. And thank you also to the Edmonton Host Committee, who have been working tirelessly for literally 6 years to make this happen. So to Amy, Renee, and the entire team, thank you guys so much. Love the matching jackets, by the way. There's a lot of people I need to thank, and I want to start first off by thanking the incredible staff at CARAS and MusiCounts. Yes, please. It has been a very challenging couple of years, obviously, for everybody, navigating the ups and downs of this pandemic. And without them and their commitment, this week would never have happened. So to my team, thank you guys so much for pushing forward, and I'm so proud to work alongside all of you. So thank you. As well, thanks to the CARAS Board of Directors for your guidance and support, and oftentimes late-night calls from myself. Listen, we are all here tonight at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre, and it's in thanks to our partners, because without them, none of this would be possible either. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to CBC, our exclusive broadcast and content partner. They have been an extraordinary ally for us over the last 5 years, and they are committed to recognizing and amplifying the accomplishments of diverse voices of our artists each and every year. So thanks to the entire team at CBC for your unwavering commitment. I'd also thank Insight Productions, our longtime producers of the JUNO broadcasts. We're going to have a fantastic show for you tomorrow night down at Budweiser Stage, as well as Equals MC Squared, tonight's award show producers as well. Thanks, guys. I would also like to acknowledge the financial support of Factor, the Government of Canada, Canada's private radio broadcasters, along with a big thank you to our funding partners, the Province of Ontario, especially Minister Lisa MacLeod, and the City of Toronto and Mayor John Tory, a true champion of music in this city. Without their collective support, we would not be celebrating our 51st anniversary here tonight in Toronto. It took us 2 years, but we are here and we did it. So thank you very much for your support. As well, our good friends at Radio Star Maker Fund. Chip, thank you for all the support you give us year in, year out. As well, I'd like to acknowledge the generous contributions from our premier sponsor, TD Bank Group. Your support of the JUNOs for over a decade proves just how much TD believes in the power of music to bring us together. So thank you for your ongoing support. As well, to all of our lead sponsors, SiriusXM Canada, TikTok, and Sonos. And finally, a huge thank you goes out to our presenting partner of this evening, Ontario Creates. Thank you all for joining us. You made the choice to support our artists and the JUNOs, and we are incredibly grateful that you did. Now, CARAS is committed to becoming a more diverse and inclusive organization. And while I know there's always more to be done, I am really proud of the work that we are doing. And you're going to see some of the results of that tonight with the exceptional group of nominees that you're going to see. It is our most diverse group of nominees we've ever had in our history. And one reason for that actually is the support of TD. They were the sponsors of the JUNO Submissions Access Program. And this is a new program that CARAS created to support independent Canadian artists from underrepresented communities to help cover the cost of their submissions. This program was a real success. It helped actually contribute to that incredible number that Angeline just mentioned. 105 first-time nominees this year across 46 categories. This is the most first-time nominees we've ever had. I'm missing something from my stage for a toast. If you can hear me backstage, could you bring me a glass of wine, please? It feels really good to be back here to do this. This is a tradition that we've done for years. We've not done for the last 2 years, but it's one of my favorite things to do. I would like to invite all of the first-time nominees to please stand up and join me in a toast. Oh, Jocelyn, thank you. Yeah, come on, everybody, stand up. First-time nominees. Absolutely. This night is for you. Congratulations on your nomination and welcome to your first JUNOs. Now, tonight and tomorrow night, we'll be presenting some special awards to some of the most iconic and important voices in Canadian music. This year's Walt Grealis Special Achievement Award will be awarded posthumously to Denise Jones. Denise was a fearless leader and a passionate advocate for Black music and a mentor to many people in this room tonight. We are absolutely honored to have her two sons, Jesse and Jeremy, joining us tonight. We will also be presenting Susan Aglukark with the Humanitarian Award, presented by Music Canada. Susan, thank you for your long-standing dedication to improving the lives of Indigenous children and youth in northern communities, and we're absolutely honored that Her Excellency the Governor General will be recognizing you this evening. We also have the pleasure of honoring Dallas Green, who, in my humble opinion, is one of the most beautiful voices that has ever come out of this country. He will be getting the MusiCounts Inspired Mind Ambassador Award presented by the Canadian Scholarship Trust Foundation. Yes. And Dallas has been a dedicated supporter of MusiCounts through a number of efforts he's made, and he's impacted the lives of thousands of kids all across this country. Dallas, it's great to see you here along with your mom, Pam, tonight. Thanks for joining us. And congrats to Christy Fletcher and the team, the amazing team at MusiCounts, who are celebrating their Silver Jubilee. That's 25 years of advocating for music education and putting instruments in the hands of kids who need them most. $16 million worth of instruments and equipment all across Canada in the last 25 years. And tomorrow night, Shawn Mendes will be celebrated with the International Achievement Award for his global impact on music. He first set foot on our stage in Hamilton in 2015, and we're proud to recognize him with this very special award for raising the profile of Canadian music around the world. And we are so excited to be inducting the incomparable Deborah Cox into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. Deborah, welcome home, first of all. We're absolutely privileged to recognize you and for your incredible heart, for your beautiful voice, which I have to say, I cannot wait to hear you sing tomorrow night at Bud Stage. Deborah will also be making history. She is the first Black woman to ever receive this national honor, and her induction is presented by TD. An exhibition showcasing Deborah's career actually opened today at Studio Bell, home of the National Music Center in Calgary. So if you're out west, please make sure you stop by and check that out. To all of our special award recipients and all of our JUNO nominees, congratulations. Now, I've always felt JUNO Weekend is about community and camaraderie. So I want to say thank you as well to all the managers, the labels, the publishers, the tour managers, the technicians, the producers and engineers, agents, promoters, venue owners, everyone here tonight who have continued to help our artists create and inspire us throughout the last year. It's been incredibly difficult for a lot of the artists, and so thank you for everybody's help in helping them. You know, I had a chance to go to the Songwriter Circle on Wednesday night at Massey Hall, and it's the first one I've actually been to in 7 years because the broadcast is always on Sunday, and Songwriters usually always on Sunday. And I was reminded how important the healing power of music is. To hear the stories of Alison Russell and Serena Ryder and Mustafa and actually all the artists about how music had helped them cope and push forward in their lives was absolutely inspiring. You know, I believe it was Serena who said it from the stage that night, music is my medicine. And it's so true. It can bring light to darkness. It can turn negativity to beauty. And I have to say, I think we are all incredibly fortunate to work in a business that has that power. So I just want to say, have a great night, everybody. Enjoy the show, and thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to the Junos.
Thank you so much, Allan. And now, before we get into all of the awards, let's see this video from our presenting partner tonight, Ontario Creates. 'Now, this is a packed JUNO weekend, and the JUNO Awards broadcast is in 24 hours. So to make sure everyone's out of here by then, I do ask that you wonderful winners keep your speeches brief. You'll get 30 seconds. That's half a minute to say everything you want before we gotta play you off. That's maximum. You don't have to hit 30 if you don't want to. You can walk up here, grab the trophy, quick wave, head backstage, not even break your stride. I can even toss it to you. We can get a whole system going, but let me warn you right now, that award is heavy. When the award winners are announced, we also ask that only the announced winners take to the stage with no representatives from someone who isn't here. We'll get it to them, I promise, and this time you can't just like change your name at the bottom of your Zoom so it's a tighter ship already. Any artist knows you want to kick off your show with a catchy crowd pleaser, and I don't see why a night all about music should be any different. With that in mind, our very first award of the night, here are the nominees for Pop Album of the Year.
Pop Album of the Year. Charlotte Cardin. Jessia. Justin Bieber, Shawn Mendes, Tate McRae.
Okay, let's do it. Tonight's first JUNO Award goes to Charlotte Cardin.
Wow, this is so special. I want to start by thanking my main creative partner from day one, Jason Brando, my BFF. I love you so much. Thank you, Marc-André Gilbert, Connor Seidel, Gaël Auclair, Lubelin, who worked on this album with me. Also, I want to thank Laurie Chouinard, everyone at Cult Nation, at Sony, The Orchard. Thank you so, so, so much. My beautiful angel, Maddie Denley, thank you for everything. And most importantly, I want to thank everyone who just continues to listen to my music and who makes this possible for me. This journey is wonderful. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Woo!
Congratulations. Phoenix is the first album by a female Canadian artist to spend multiple weeks at Billboard #1 since someone you may all know simply as Céline. That's right, Celine Dion. You got it. It's the one you're thinking of, don't worry. She's still the main Céline. Congratulations, Charlotte. Next up, here are your nominees for Reggae Recording of the Year.
Reggae Recording of the Year. Blessed, Esco Levi, Uzamar, Kairo McLean, Kirk Diamond and Finn.
The JUNO goes to sweet, sweet reggae music. Kairo McLean!
Thank you. Thank you. It's everything. I'd like to start by thanking His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, Jah Rastafari, and my parents. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. Shanice, Alicia, yeah, man, Kirk Diamond, Esco, and everyone else who's helped me along the way. Thank you. It's an honor.
Congratulations. Okay, now here are your nominees for Jazz Album of the Year Group.
Jazz Album of the Year Group. Avataar. Christine Tassin Quintet. Esteban Herrera Quintet. Lina Alemano 4. The David Restivo Trio.
And the JUNO Award for Jazz Album of the Year Group goes to Avataar.
I don't believe this. It's unbelievable. So many people to thank. I want to thank the great band. I want to thank my family, my cousins, my wife, my kids. I want to thank my producer, David Travers Smith, co-producer. And I want to say special thanks because music is what saved me when I was a child from psychological and physical bullying. And I found my space in music and my love in music. And I want to dedicate this to all the children out there who are bullied and treated badly. And let's all care for each other, everyone. Okay? Thank you.
Congratulations once again. The nominees in our next category help an artist put their best foot forward before you even heard a note. And nowadays they find a way to do it, whether you're looking at a 12-inch vinyl sleeve or a 50-foot billboard or a 4-inch phone screen. Here are your nominees for Album Artwork of the Year.
Album Artwork of the Year. Lyle Bell, Mikkel Nelson, Nicholas Lemieux, and Albert Zabli. Roberta Landreth, Sarah Marquette Boilard, Sarah Marquette Boilard and Jules Boilard Gauthier.
And the Juno goes to Mikkel Nelson, Nicholas Lemieux, Albert Zabli. They couldn't be here tonight, though. What? They didn't come party with us, so I'm going to accept the award on their behalf. They can come to my house, pick it up. While we're on the subject of wonderful artwork, did you see the incredible art that was created for the 3 female recipients of the Walt Grealis Special Achievement Award? The Humanitarian Award presented by Music Canada, and the Canadian Music Hall of Fame induction presented by TD, created by Alex Eki, a Black woman from Toronto, and commissioned by Advance Canada's Black Music Collective. You may have already seen them on glorious display during tonight's cocktail reception. And now, getting back to the awards, here are the nominees for Contemporary R&B Recording of the Year.
Contemporary R&B Recording of the Year. Ali, Aquila, Cali Technis, Chaos, The Weeknd,
and the JUNO Award goes to The Weeknd. Where are you, The Weeknd? Oh, The Weeknd couldn't be here to accept his award. What? I'll accept it on his behalf, and he can come to my house and pick it up and everything. My kid, he's 7, he's gonna play with it till he comes to get it. All right, congratulations, The Weeknd, we love you. I think pretty soon, instead of listing all the Junos The Weeknd has won, we'll just have to start listing the ones he hasn't, because I think that's honestly going to save time someday. Okay, here to present our next award is Director of Partnerships at Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada, Teresa Ryder.
The Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada proudly supports Indigenous musicians, artists, and creators from coast to coast to coast. It is an honor to present the Contemporary Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year on our behalf. The nominees are
Contemporary Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year presented by the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada. The Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada is a national nonprofit industry-leading organization sharing authentic, memorable, and enriching experiences since 2015. Adrian Sutherland, DJ Shub, Jaylee Wolf, Shawnee Kish, Snotty Nose Rez Kids.
And the Juno goes to DJ Shub.
Oh my gosh. This is a total surprise. I didn't write a single thing, so it's a good thing I only have 30 seconds. I want to thank my management team, Eli, Ariana, and Ace, and I want to thank Midnight Agency. I want to thank the Junos for this category and my family watching. Thank you all. All the nominees in the category, thank you. You make me work twice as hard. You guys are amazing. And most of all, I want to thank my wife. She's my rock. I love you, Jules. Thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa. Congratulations, DJ Shub. All right, more awards. Here are your nominees for Jazz Album of the Year, Solo.
Jazz Album of the Year, Solo. Andreas Vial, Effa Jemwe, Jesse Ryan, John Gordon, Will Bonness.
And the winner of the Juno for Jazz Album of the Year Solo is Will Bonness.
All right. Well, I didn't plan anything either, so thanks so much to my team, especially my band, because this music wouldn't exist at all without them, of course, literally. Thanks to everyone who helped me produce the album, my family, Jocelyn, and that's it. Thanks, everybody.
Woo! Congratulations again. And now, here are your nominees for Classical Album of the Year, Solo Artist.
Classical Album of the Year, Solo Artist. Catherine Lee. Emily D'Angelo. Jan Leszecki. Joshua Hopkins. Yannick Nézet-Séguin.
And the Juno goes to Emily D'Angelo. Emily is busy on tour, so Emily's got a good reason. She can't be here with us tonight, so I will accept on her behalf. And that deserving winner, along with all of tonight's winners, were tabulated by PwC, Trusted Partners of the 2022 JUNO Awards. Thank you very much, PwC. And now, here to present our next award is two-time JUNO-nominated songwriter, producer, and recording artist, and looking pretty in pink, boy, it's Story.
Audio-Technica microphones and headphones are an industry standard used on many major records, and even used here tonight. It is an honor to present this award on their behalf. The nominees for the Jack Richardson Producer of the Year Award are
Jack Richardson Producer of the Year, presented by Audio-Technica. A staple for new and seasoned producers, Audio-Technica is celebrating its 60th anniversary this year. Charlotte Day Wilson. Chromeo. Kate Trinata. Wondagurl. Yogi the Producer.
And the Juno goes to Wondagurl. Wondagurl can't be here, so I've always wanted one of these, so I'll accept the award on her behalf.
Thank you, Story. And congratulations, Wondagurl. At just 25 years old, this is Wondagurl's second consecutive Juno in this category, which is incredible. Repping for the ladies. All right. Joining us now with a special message is Executive Vice President for CBC, Barb Williams.
Woohoo! Thanks to Angeline. She is amazing. I can't believe the show you're giving us tonight, Angeline. It's fantastic. And you're also very tall. I'm just going to try and be sure, because I'm nowhere near as tall. You know, I don't think any of us can stop saying this at the beginning of our remarks tonight. I can't begin to tell you how many times over the last 2 years I've been trying to make these remarks with saying, oh, I wish we were doing this in person. And, you know, driving down tonight, I was remembering packing for Saskatoon back in March of 2020. It was going to be my very first CBC Junos. And then, of course, along came COVID. But hey, we are here. Finally, and it's so good to be here. The CBC, honestly, this is such an important event for us, and we could not be more excited and more proud than to be hosting this year's JUNO Awards. After these 2 long years, it really does feel different, and for all the right reasons. But whether virtual or in person, the Junos demonstrate just how vital music creativity is in this country, and perhaps more than ever before, music has helped us to connect, inspire, and comfort us through these extraordinary times. Tomorrow night, as we have been for the last 4 years, we will bring Canadians together from coast to coast to coast to celebrate and honor the achievements of our music community, a Canadian community that can and boy does perform on a world stage. And as the home for Canadian music, well, this goes well beyond tomorrow. It truly is a year-round commitment for us. And like our partners at CARAS, the CBC is dedicated to developing and showcasing new and emerging voices, alongside and proudly alongside some of the biggest and best. And that happens every day of the year. These last 2 years have shown us it's never been more important to include and reflect different voices and perspectives. And the CBC team has worked hard to champion music discovery and genres that have not consistently had a home on Canadian airwaves, to better serve a wider range of musical interests and communities right across the country. You know, through our annual Toyota Searchlight contest, we do search the country for the stars of tomorrow. And then beyond that, there's new content that we've introduced over the last 2 years, including The Block, hosted by Angeline, showcasing music of Black origin, and Errol Nazareth's Frequencies, which celebrates music from around the world and here at home, And of course, the beloved Tom Allan's About Time, offering more classical music to our audiences each week. But okay, before I exit stage left here, I want to just take a moment on behalf of the entire CBC team to thank CARAS for your tremendous passion and dedication to Canadian music. No matter the circumstances we find ourselves in and the challenges we face together, you make the JUNOs such a success each year. You really do. We really could not ask for a better partner. And leading by example, Allan Reid takes collaboration to a whole other level. And if you don't believe me, just ask the CBC colleagues who have led this JUNO effort for us, Sally Cato and Jen Detman. A huge thanks to you and all you've done for the CBC and the JUNOs. So thanks for your attention, and have a great evening, everyone. Thank you.
Much, Barb. Now, before we find my friend Anne again, I'd like to talk about another source of great support for music in Canada. This year is the 25th anniversary of the MusiCounts, the JUNO Awards, and CARAS's music education charity. They've been able to invest an incredible $16 million into schools and communities across the country to help keep music education alive. Despite this achievement, there is still much to do, and MusiCounts is able to help only every 5 schools that ask for their help. One way that you can help close the gap is by bidding on tonight's items in the MusiCounts online auction at musicounts.ca/auction. There are amazing prizes up for grabs, including a hand-painted Les Paul guitar with JUNO host Simu Liu's Marvel character Shang-Chi. Super dope. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to record with legendary producer Bob Ezrin. Travel experiences, sports and event tickets, and much more. And now that I've bookmarked musicounts.ca/auction to get on there, you can bid just slightly less than me for every item. My job here is done. And I'll throw it over to you, Anne.
Oh. She's in the middle of the room. You know, Angeline convinced me to get in the mix, so I thought I would join all of you right now. And oh my gosh, everyone is so much cuter up close. Hi. Very nice. Now, I get it, okay? You're all here with your JUNOs and your honors and your musical talent. You're fabulous. We all know this. So what am I doing here? I'm sure many of you are like, Anne, who let you in? Well, as the co-host of the Great Canadian Baking Show, it is literally my job to tell jokes while people eat and ignore me. How am I doing? I know. So that is my job. You know, kind of how like it's the Leafs' job to prolong misery by forcing a Game 7 tonight. Now, by the way, we understand that many of you will be checking your phones throughout the night like it's your job. And we get it. That's fine. Now, luckily for all of us, it is someone else's job to make incredible music. So we have another performance right now. Our next performer is one of Quebec's top artists who recently won 4 Felix Awards. As a true social media star, yeah, that's a big deal. So as a true social media star, she is the living embodiment that dreams do come true. First-time JUNO nominated, performing her hit song, À ma manière, please welcome Roxanne Bruneau.
J'ai lâché l'école, j'ai lâché ma job, les gens pensaient que je savais pas quoi faire de ma vie. Je pas rien que je décolle, je rends pas de compte à personne. Puis tout ça faisait partie d'un plan précis. Un petit bout de cul qui vient de pas grand chose, mais que les grandes choses impressionnent pas vraiment. Les autres d'avant ont voulu me montrer le chemin, mais j'ai quand même décidé de pogner le champ et de faire les choses à ma manière. Même si je vois bien Moi, tant que je suis fière de ce que je vois dans le miroir, puis que j'arrive à me coucher le soir seule en cuillère, je vais faire les choses à ma manière. Je dansais les deux mains bien dans les airs, même si tout le monde me regarde de travers. Et je t'invite à faire de même. La vie passe vite, c'est ça notre seul problème. J'ai trouvé un remède, je vais te montrer ma cachette bien enfouie juste ici, quelque part dans ma tête. Si tu cherches, c'est promis, t'as le pouvoir toi aussi. T'as tout ce que tu veux, ce que tu rêves dans la vie, et de faire les choses à ta manière. Même si tu vois bien, ça fait pas leur affaire. Tant que t'es fier du reflet dans le miroir, puis que t'arrives à te coucher le soir seul en cuillère, faut faire les choses à ta manière. Des fois soir, t'en as marre. Tout le monde autour de toi a l'air de tout savoir. Tu veux toucher les étoiles, courir les aurores boréales, sortir de ta routine, c'est en toi, c'est viscéral. Tu voudrais rêver sans qu'on t'éteigne, puis sentir enfin que tout ça vaut la peine. Dis-moi d'où tu viens, je te dirai pas où aller. C'est ta vie puis tu fais bien tout ce qui te fait vibrer. Je veux faire les choses à ma manière. Même si je vois bien, ça fait pas leur affaire. Moi, tant que je suis fière de ce que je vois dans le miroir, puis que j'arrive à me coucher le soir seule en cuillère, je vais faire les choses à ma manière. Faut faire les choses à ta manière. Peu importe ce que le monde va me dire de faire. Merci!
Yes, give it up, Roxanne! What a great performance! Bravo, bravo, bravo. Wonderful, 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 wonderful.
Magnifique, incroyable.
Absolutely, dude. Did you change your whole outfit?
Yes, I did. Not just the legs, get the whole outfit. Thank you.
Spin, 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 spin. Ooh, you fairy godmother.
She's like a fat Cinderella.
I love it.
Yeah, I did change outfits. Yeah. Over the course of the pandemic, I developed buying clothing as a coping mechanism, which is a strange choice to make because we have nowhere to wear it to. So needless to say, I have a lot of dresses to burn through.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But don't worry, I know this is not a fashion show. This is the JUNOs, where we are here to focus on the important things, the awards. And speaking of, here to present the very next of those awards is two-time JUNO nominated songwriter, producer, and performer Havaya Mighty and the Honorable Pablo Rodriguez, Minister of Canadian Heritage.
Yes, but first, okay, just real quick before that, a message from our friends at Factor.
Of course.
Right now, in Canada, someone picks up a guitar, sits down at a piano, gathers with friends in a makeshift studio. Words are scratched on paper, notes written between the lines. The birth of a new song. Though it starts with a chord, a beat, a melody, it soon becomes a shared soundtrack, a moving and musical connection that transcends time and place. This year, we celebrate 40 years of uniting with artists to help develop, nurture, and sustain Canadian music and the music industry. And we are determined to believe, encourage, and evolve with our future artists for the next 40 years. That song, we listen to it on headphones, and we blast it from car stereos. A collective voice raises it to the rafters to cheer our teams, and we sing as one in concert halls and community clubs. The tune, the riff, the harmony, it brings us home and transports us to new destinations. It captures moments and memories, amplifies love and loss. Today, our strength lies in the diversity of our voices, our collective cultural fabric. and the knowledge that our ever-changing landscape requires ever-adapting avenues of support to grow. Today, we celebrate 4 decades of artists and opportunity, of progress and success. We recognize the people behind the musicians who magnify the music beyond our borders. And as a proud partner, we will continue to support Canadian artists as they transform their stories and ideas into songs heard around the world.
Music just makes our world so much better. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Heureux d'être enfin parmi vous ce soir. It's so great to be back. The breakthrough group of this year's award is presented by Factor, which is funded by the Government of Canada.
Every year, this Factor Foundation financially supports the tours, videos, marketing, showcases, and radio promotions, which amplifies the voices of Canadian artists like myself.
The music industry was and remains among those hardest hit by the pandemic. And Factor, along with MusiCaction, have been instrumental in sustaining this sector throughout the programs and our government's emergency funding.
Maintaining the cultural workers, artist entrepreneurs, live venues, and promoters during this time is vital to ensure that Canadian artists continue connecting with their audiences in Canada and around the world.
The best way to get our musicians heard is to ensure that they can compete globally. And this means ensuring that artists like the nominees for Breakthrough Group of the Year have a modern broadcasting framework for the digital age.
The artists nominated for Breakthrough Group of the Year exemplify the spirit of engaging with their audiences and arriving at greater stages. They are
Breakthrough Group of the Year, presented by Factor, the Government of Canada and Canada's private radio broadcasters. Black Pistol Fire, Cleopatrick, Monowhales, O.C. Elliott, Spirit Box,
and the winner is the suspense. The JUNO Award goes to Monowhales. The Monowhales are performing in London, Ontario tonight. So congratulations and see you tomorrow at the JUNO Awards broadcast. We will accept this award on their behalf. Thank you.
Thank you, Havaya and Minister Rodriguez, and congratulations to the winner. Now, here are the nominees for Contemporary Christian Gospel Album of the Year.
Contemporary Christian Gospel Album of the Year. Jennifer Lewin. Kevin Adams and Voices of Praise. Manic Drive. Movement Worship. The Color.
And the JUNO goes to The Color. Keep it going for them, everybody. Keep it going.
It's a long walk, run. Thank you so much. We want to thank the JUNO Awards. We want to thank CARAS. Congratulations to our fellow nominees. Thank you to everyone who was involved, our incredible co-writers, Carter, Jeff, Bede, for your production, Doug for your mixes, the Foxborough for mastering, Dustin, the Film Collective, Ken and Linda for sacrificing their home, Tom for artwork, Lance and Dream for believing in us, James for pouring time, energy, and creativity into this band, helping make it what it is today. To our wives and our families, this doesn't happen without your love and support. Thank you to our fans, our community who have stood by us. Factor, Manitoba Music, SoCan, thank you guys so much. Can't get through it all.
Congratulations to the winners again. Now, let's move on to the nominees for Classical Album of the Year, Large Ensemble.
Classical Album of the Year, Large Ensemble. Against the Grain Theatre with Toronto Symphony Orchestra, conducted by Johannes Debus. L'Harmonie des Saisons, conducted by Eric Milnes, featuring Hélène Brunet. Orchestre Métropolitain de Montréal, conducted by Yannick Nézé-Séguin. Studio de Musique Ancien de Montréal, conducted by Andrew McInerney. The Philadelphia Orchestra, conducted by Yannick Nézé-Séguin.
And the JUNO Award for Classical Album of the Year goes to Eric Milnes featuring Hélène Brunet. Unfortunately, Eric and Hélène could not be here to accept, so I will keep their trophy safe. Now, here to present our next award is a Grammy Award-nominated and JUNO Award-winning singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist whose Phineas-produced single, If the World Was Ending, has generated over 1 billion streams. You can enjoy his debut album, Dangerous Levels of Introspection, out now. Please welcome JP Sax.
Hi, friends. Hello, lovely to see all of you. Live Nation Canada is renowned for creating unforgettable live experiences with artists and fans at the forefront, and it's an honor to present the award for Single of the Year. On their behalf, here are your nominees.
Single of the Year, presented by Live Nation Canada. The leader in live entertainment, bringing artists' creativity to life on stage in Canada and around the world. Make a Life, Not a Living, Brett Kissel. Meaningless, Charlotte Cardin. I'm Not Pretty, Jessia. Peaches, featuring Giveon, Justin Bieber, and Daniel Caesar. Take My Breath, The Weeknd.
All right. And the JUNO goes to Meaningless by Charlotte Cardin. Yes, thank you. Can I keep it? Can I keep it? It's real. I didn't even fuck with it. It actually happened.
What? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Okay, I was not expecting this. All of the other songs are so amazing. Thank you so much. Once again, Jason Brando, who worked on this song with me, Marc-André Gilbert, thank you so much, Connor Seidel, Gaël Auclair. This song is super special to me. Thank you to the JUNOs for having me. I cannot believe I just won this. What the hell is going on? Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo!
Thank you so much, JP, and congratulations again, Charlotte. Yes, girl. It is now time to present the Walt Grealis Special Achievement Award. As many of you know, Walt Grealis was one of the co-founders of the JUNOs, and we are excited to present this award to individuals who have contributed to the growth and development of the Canadian music industry. Here to honor tonight's recipient, Denise Jones, please welcome veteran journalist and former Toronto Star music critic, Ashanti Infantry.
Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Good evening, everyone. That optimistic hook of the Bob Marley song, Three Little Birds, was a mantra of Denise Jones, who passed away in 2020. Guided by her faith and imbued with a can-do spirit, my dear friend spent a lifetime elevating Black and Caribbean culture in Canada and around the world. She held many hats. Denise was a producer, radio host, artist manager, university lecturer, but her overarching achievement was as one of the leading promoters of reggae music in Canada, helping to bring artists like Leroy Gibbons and Exco Levi to the fore, and as the founding chair of the JUNO Awards reggae category. Her passion for championing underrepresented art forms and artists inspired her to create Jones & Jones Productions in 1987 with her husband, Allan Jones. The company grew to become one of Canada's premier marketing and entertainment companies and established annual events like the Legends of Reggae Tribute and Jambana One World Festival. All the while, Denise modeled entrepreneurship, leadership, and cultural pride, particularly for Black women like me, who are navigating our way through mainstream sectors with few visibly similar mentors. She showed us how to innovate, how to thrive in competitive industries while remaining connected to our roots. Denise was fearless. She held politicians, corporate and community leaders, and media executives accountable in her pursuit of opportunities and platforms to elevate Black artistry, particularly reggae music. Denise is missed, but her impact is pervasive and eternal. We see it in the widespread understanding and acceptance of Jamaican culture across this nation, in the flourishing Black creatives following in her footsteps. We see it in the continuing philanthropic work of Helping Hands Jamaica Foundation, which builds schools in her birthplace. And most importantly, we see it in the evolving family business, which continues to promote and advance cultural diversity. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Let's take a moment and watch this video.
Ever since we lived in Jamaica, even before we got married, we thought of a company called Jones & Jones, a team, because we actually started as a theatrical team. When we came here, we noticed that there wasn't any Caribbean flavor to the entertainment. And then we saw the need to do good reggae shows in our community. They don't know how to execute things, to let things move from idea to reality. Denise knew the ins and outs of all of that. We have always put a banner onto things, because of Caravana, so we had reggae banner. We even had Bram banner until we landed on Jambana.
They came and they saw a vacancy or an opportunity to create something. I don't even think at the time they really knew what it would be.
Jambana was important for the community. It wasn't just a reggae show. It was an education. They would do Jamaican comedies. They'd also do talent shows.
The name Jones & Jones rang bells. It was
the only competitions that was created by people from the community for people from the community.
From 11 o'clock in the day till around 7 in the night, we could see a sea of people.
It was way ahead of its time when you think about it, because probably being the first Black-led agency in this country, nobody was out here trying to book reggae talent, let alone a lot of Black talent.
That was her thing, was exposing Jamaican talent, Jamaican culture to the people of Canada.
Jamaican culture, Jamaican music, Jamaican roots is embedded in her. That when she were offered the job to be the chair of the JUNO, she said, listen, I have to have reggae music represented.
She always believed we should have a seat at the table. So I believe that was really important in why she believed that this reggae category needed to be in line with the pop, with the rock, with the jazz.
She would always impress upon the artists and everybody. Submit. Let them know you are here.
If it was not for Denise really championing reggae being recognized at the JUNO Awards, there would not be the amount of artist development that we had over the years. It took someone to start, and Denise was one of those people that started. For her, it wasn't just about, oh, we have a JUNO Award and you get recognized in your country. For her, it was just a part of a bigger picture. She never thought any event, any person, any situation was beyond her. She always thought that it was doable, and she was relentless.
My show used to air at 1:30 on a Saturday. She hit me up at like 9 o'clock Friday evening. Tony, Denise Jones. I have Muta Baruka coming in from Jamaica. Can you get him on the show, T? So when is he coming? Tomorrow. I said, Denise, my show is at 1:30. It's like, now, yes, I understand. So I'll be there at 12:45. And I said, okay, all right, whatever, Denise. And I welcomed it because I embraced it because I knew what she was doing. I understood.
She deserves to be that North Star for that little girl who's gonna grow up to be the next Denise Jones.
Denise's legacy is gonna be like a poster on the wall for generations to come. My kids will born in this country. I know that there's a place in the JUNO Awards for them, singing reggae music, singing conscious music. They could look at that poster every day and say, Denise Jones, I can do it. I will do it.
Denise is the ultimate trailblazer. We wouldn't have some of the spaces that we have now if it wasn't for Denise. Everything from creating the Reggae JUNO Award category and helping to create that and bringing that forward to now, to helping someone like myself be in the position that I'm in now. As a woman of color, it's important that people recognize that and recognize it publicly so that we can understand what came before us and that we can live in the legacy of that, celebrate that, and then continue the work.
Now with Jesse and Jeremy, my two sons, they're the ones at the helm of Jones & Jones.
What was it like growing up with Denise Jones as your mother? You can't help but believe that things are possible because you see them happening. That to me is what I think lives on.
She was one of the people to put those building blocks together to really build it up to where it is today. She definitely gave us the tools that we needed to continue on.
She was doing things not just for her in the moment, but for the movement. I think she'd be happy to know that, hey, you know, the show is going on and we're honoring every bit of the work that's been done.
On behalf of the late Denise Jones, please welcome her sons, Jesse and Jeremy Jones.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Just a quick point. My dad wasn't able to join us due to some extenuating circumstances, so I just want to give his regards, and he sends his regards and thanks. And I think he's watching right now, so what's up, Dad? Firstly, thank you to Ashanti for that lovely, lovely introduction. Thanks also to Advance Music Canada and to Alexis for that beautiful art piece that you will see in the hallway of my mom. It's really beautiful. Big thanks to Danielle, Avery, and the rest of the team for crafting that wonderful video. Thanks to Vivian, Cardin, Master T, and Exco for sharing those very, very kind words. Also thanks to Exco for that walk-up music as well, song that my mom loved. And thanks again to CARAS for awarding my mom with this prestigious Walt Grealis Special Achievement Award. She would have been extremely happy to be here with you all today. So happy to walk the red carpet, to rub shoulders with others in the industry. So happy to receive this award. And we're honored to accept it on her behalf. It's been said that memories don't live like people do. Now, the precious memories that I have of my mom are amazing, ones that I would not trade for the world. But to have her physically here to enjoy this moment with her would have been absolutely amazing. Mother's Day just passed on May 8th, and I'm sure a lot of mothers across Canada got shown plenty of love. But I'm asking that you don't just show out on that specific day. Continue to shower your moms with love year-round. And when I say that, I mean that you should call them, you should text them, you should hug them, you should spend time with them, you should appreciate them. And if there's a broken relationship there, try to mend it if possible. Tomorrow is not promised, so please do it while you have the chance to do so. And I also want to give a big shout out to all the moms in the crowd. If you're a mom in the crowd, make some noise for me. All right? Very nice, very nice. You all are wonderful, wonderful people. And to my mom, Claudia Denise Jones, as a preacher would say, I'll see you on that great getting up morning.
Thanks, Chair, and good evening, everyone. Growing up, the words impossible and can't didn't exist in our home. Our parents instilled in us a firm belief in ourselves and an ability to achieve anything that we dreamed of, and more importantly, anything that we decided to work towards. I've always felt that the greatest gift you could ever give someone is hope and belief in themselves. And we were fortunate to be surrounded by that kind of uplifting energy every single day. While the name Denise Jones may not be familiar to some of you in this room here tonight, her name is very, very familiar to many in our world. Her devotion to championing our beloved Afro-Caribbean culture and the many examples of artistic and business excellence that exist within our community resulted in well-known achievements like the creation of the JUNO's Reggae category, the founding of Jambana One World Festival, the second largest Afrocentric cultural event in Canada, and the building of frameworks and infrastructures that many in our industry have and continue to benefit from. But what equally amazed and inspired all of us was the fact that none of these accolades or any others ever overshadowed her steadfast commitment to being our mom. My brother and I stand before you tonight as testaments to what years of love and wisdom, guidance, and perseverance being poured into our young people looks like. And we remain committed to the Jones & Jones legacy of shining a bright, empowering light onto our culture, as well as building bridges and harnessing positive vibes and energy that allow us all to move forward together as stewards of arts, entertainment, and a collective bridging of humanity. We're in some serious times, and we need that kind of energy more than ever right now. Thank you to the Junos for honoring our mother with this incredible award. Her tireless efforts to ensure that we all have a seat at the table and that we're all seen and heard began long before it became en vogue in 2020. And the ripple effects of her work will continue long after. One love to all of you. The legacy continues. Thank you once again, and God bless.
Mother's Day stuff got to me. Oh, congratulations again to Denise Jones, her family, and thank you, Jesse and Jeremy. Here to present our next award, please welcome host and senior producer and programmer at Just for Laughs Canada on Sirius XM, Ben Miner.
Hello! Hello! SiriusXM Canada is proud to support Canadian artists and comedians, and I am very honored to present the award for Comedy Album of the Year. Here are your nominees!
Comedy Album of the Year presented by SiriusXM Canada. SiriusXM is committed to providing a leading platform and support for Canadian artists and comedians through its significant financial contributions and North American-wide reach. Andrea Jin Jinyuchi. Gavin Stevens. Hisham Kelati. Keith Pedro. Sean Devlin.
And the Juno goes to Andrea Jin! There we go!
Woo! Hi! Oh my god. Wow, this is really heavy. Wow. I thought they were gonna play my comedy album while I walked up, but that's not good. Okay. Anyways, this is crazy. Okay. Thank you to the Junos. Thank you to my family, the Vancouver comedy community, to the Canadian comedy community. We're small, but we're strong, I think. That's what we are. Thank you to my managers, Ethan and Trevor, and yeah, I think that's 30 seconds, right? Okay. And I can finally tell my family I do stand up now, so I think, yeah. Thank you.
I could see like my two comedian friends were drawn to each other. Ann Pornell's back there hooting and hollering, and anyways. Thank you, Ben. Congratulations again. And now here are this year's nominees for, are you ready? Dance Recording of the Year!
Dance Recording of the Year. Serena. Dubs. Carl Wolf. K Trinata. Rez and Deadmau5.
And the JUNO Award goes to K Trinata! Woo-hoo! Oh man, K Trinata couldn't be here to accept this award, so I will do so on behalf of K-Tra. Congratulations. All right, here are your nominees for Children's Album of the Year.
Children's Album of the Year. ABC Sing Song. Garth Prince. The Ootenoots. Walk Off the Earth and Romeo Eats. Young Maestro.
Okay, so from a 7-year-old, let's go. And the JUNO Award goes to Garth Prince. There you are. There you are. Woo!
Wow. Is this real? Wow. First off, thank you so much to the children of Namibia, where I'm originally from, for singing with me on the album. Also, for the children of Edmonton, where I live now, my new home. Thank you for singing with me. All the music educators who believed in what I was doing, and the band, everybody, the whole team, my wonderful wife for supporting me and who's here with me tonight. Thank you so much.
Woo! Congratulations once again. We've got the Africa Edmonton connection. I immigrated from Ghana and grew up in Edmonton, so what do you know? We're like buddies. All right. Instrumental Album of the Year is coming up next. Here are your nominees.
Instrumental Album of the Year. Cœur de Pirate. David Miles. Frank Evans and Ben Plotnick. Jens Lindemann with John Kimura Parker, Matt Kattengoob, and Canadian All-Star Jazz Pops Orchestra. Joran.
And the JUNO winner for Instrumental Album of the Year is David Miles. Woo-hoo! David Miles could not be with us this evening, so I shall accept this award on his behalf. Congratulations once again. Joining us now with a special message is Karen Thornstone, President and CEO of Ontario Creates.
Good evening, everyone. It is such an incredible pleasure to be here with all of you in person to celebrate the power and impact of music in our lives. Ontario Creates is very proud to be a longtime partner of CARAS and to be presenting the opening night awards at the first in-person JUNOs in 3 years. Yeah. And of course, we are thrilled to welcome Canada's music industry back to Ontario for this exciting night, well, exciting week in music. Ontario Creates' mandate is to facilitate economic development, investment, and collaboration in Ontario's creative industries. We are committed to growing Ontario's music industry through supports like our Ontario Music Investment Fund, and to doing our part to ensure that the industry is accessible, inclusive, and representative of the impressive diversity of talent that this province has to offer. You know, the last 2 years have presented some extraordinary challenges for music companies, artists, organizations, and venues alike. And we know that the road to recovery is really just beginning. But I think that the JUNO Awards shine brightly as a symbol of resilience and achievement in Canada's music industry. Together, we are returning to the world stage stronger than ever. I want to add my congratulations to Allan and to the entire CARAS team on their resilience and their creativity in bringing us the JUNO Awards virtually over the past 2 years. But I think most importantly, I want to thank all of the amazing musicians in this room tonight, across Ontario and across Canada, for your hard work and for finding innovative ways to bring joy and music into our lives when we needed it the most. So let me just wrap up by saying thank you to all of you for being here tonight to support our artists, and congratulations to all of this year's JUNO nominees. Whether you are an established artist or an emerging one, you are all amazing, and we look forward to celebrating you this evening and all year round. So thank you and enjoy your evening.
Thank you again, Karen. Our next performer is...
Those are my lines.
What?
Those are my lines. Get out of here.
Damn it.
Of course, I could have just let her do it, but no. I'm a comedian. I have to have the stage. Anyways, our next performer is a first-time JUNO nominee performing her alternative radio smash, Blow. Please welcome to the JUNO stage, coming fresh from the mountains of Whistler, Ruby Waters.
Make me work for it, I'd like to show you all the things I can do, all the ways I can move. If you like it, baby, you can have it again. We'll go harder next time if there is one. We are so into it, so fast, so slow, so slow, so hard. Making it clap from the back, acting like it was your last time. What the fuck is it? Live fast, be slow, always go hard. Making it count 1, 2, 3, you know in my mind. How's everybody fucking doing? If you're thirsty, honey, come and drink me. I won't keep you too long. Feels so right when it's wrong. Love the way you grab me. I can call you daddy. Swear I'll make you happy. Come and work me, poppy. We are so into it. So fast, so slow, so slow, so hard. Making it clap from the back, acting like it was your last time. What the fuck is it? Live fast, be slow, always go hard. Making it count 1, 2, 3. My mind in love, so fast and hard and hard. Making it clap from the back, 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 back. What the fuck is it? Live fast, be slow, always go hard. Making it count 1, 2, 3. My mind, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're blowing my mind, mind. Breathe me in and blow me out, baby. Leave it on the table. Love the way you make me go crazy. Leave it on me. Oh, oh. Thank you.
Yes, it's supposed to be me this time. Got it. Thanks, Ruby. Woo! Long live live music. Now it's time for one of our special awards. We are proud to present the 2022 MusiCounts Inspired Minds Ambassador Award, presented by the Canadian Scholarship Trust Foundation. This award recognizes an individual who has made a significant impact both on music education and on the MusiCounts charity. Here to celebrate tonight's recipient, please welcome Peter Lewis, Vice President of the Canadian Scholarship Trust Foundation, and MusiCounts President, Christy Fletcher.
MusiCounts makes music education accessible, sustainable, and inclusive, and we've been doing that for 25 years. Thank you. This year marks a quarter-century of investment to ensure that every kid has a chance to love the thing we're all here to celebrate tonight, music. We can't do that without the support of incredible partners, and tonight we're recognizing the efforts of an artist whose dedication to giving back is incredibly inspiring, Dallas Green.
I think it's hard for people to speak, speak what they feel, whether it's fear or just the lack of the skill to try to get your feelings and thoughts across into words. And I think a lot of times music can do that for you. It can wrap it in a nice melody and make you feel less alone, especially as a kid.
The MusiCounts Inspired Minds Ambassador Award, presented by the Canadian Scholarship Trust Foundation, awards one individual each year who has had an extraordinary impact on music education in Canada. And we are delighted that Dallas Green will be our recipient this year.
I think with Greener coming from St. Catharines and not having the availability to a lot of resources and just kind of figuring it out on your own leads you to want to help other people. I think it was just this natural progression with him where the more he saw people react to his music, the more mature he became, and the growth of everything just seemed like an obvious next step was to start really leaning into being able to help other people.
Dallas has donated tens of thousands of dollars to MusiCounts over the years. He's provided $1 per ticket from 2 of his cross-Canada tours, and as well, he's donated his time. He's come into music classrooms with us and helped us with Band-Aid celebrations, and he's really connected with the students and talked about his experiences in the music classroom and the profound impact it's had on him in the development of his career.
I had 2 great teachers in high school, Mr. Saravelli and Mrs. Modelo, who were instrumental in allowing me to believe in myself that this was something I could focus on. Mrs. Modelo, Mary Jo Modelo, who was my English teacher, she was the woman who got me to sing in front of people for the first time. And that was like a real moment for me. I was probably 16 years old, 11th grade maybe, and I sang in front of people, and some of my friends came up to me and said, "That sounded pretty good." And I've pretty much done that ever since that day. MusiCounts just seemed like a very simple, easy way for us to give back to something that was close to us. I was lucky enough to have a family that was able to get me some instruments, and I had some people in my life that cultivated my love and passion for this thing. But not everybody has that. By collecting money and buying instruments and things like that, it just gives kids one more chance at an opportunity to follow their passion.
I think with his music, seeing how many people it's touched and the reaction and change and effect he has. He used the musical platform to get into social activism and charities, and I can't see him ever not doing this. If anything, I could see it becoming a priority in the future, maybe more so than music as he gets older.
I guess I hope with all of this is that, it's not about sainthood, it's not about me, it just sort of shines a light on giving and the idea that if you can, you should.
Congratulations, Dallas. Your impact on MusiCounts and music education has been extraordinary, and we are so appreciative. Thank you.
The Canadian Scholarship Trust Foundation believes that education has the power to change lives. And in partnership with MusiCounts, we're proud to present the 2022 MusiCounts Inspired Minds Ambassador Award
to Dallas Green in recognition of his commitment to music education. Congratulations, Dallas.
Hi. When I first got presented with this idea, I tried to say no, because I didn't understand why I was just going to be honored for trying to be a good person. But my friend Joel said, I don't think you can say no to this. And then I sort of realized that it wasn't about me, it's just about the idea, like I said, of giving. And I think a round of applause is more deserving of MusiCounts and all those people here that are actually doing the real work, you know? But I'm only standing up here because I was given an opportunity, you know? My mom, who's sitting over there, raised me to love music, got me guitar lessons when I was young, and like I said in the video, I had teachers who were supportive of me, and so this is just about trying to give kids something similar. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Congratulations again to Dallas, and thank you, Christy and Peter. Okay, yes, you feel free to clap if you must. All right. Here to present our next award is Grammy-winning and two-time JUNO-winning and a JUNO nominee this year, singer-songwriter Alex Cuba.
CBC Music is the leading curator of emerging and diverse Canadian music talent across platforms, playing the most Canadian artists and genres on radio, CBC Listen, and cbcmusic.ca. They put Canadian music first in a wide variety of genres. So it is my pleasure to present Alternative Album of the Year on their behalf.
Alternative Album of the Year presented by CBC Music. Child. Grandson. Mustafa. Ruby Waters. Sate.
And the JUNO goes to Mustafa. Congrats.
I wrote a record on death. I wrote a record on loss, on the loss of friends in Regent Park. And I had to do it because as they were breaking down my community, I realized in that moment that the only people that were going to be able to document the memories of my friends were the people that knew them. I watched Canadian publications announce the deaths of my friends using mugshots, descriptors being dated criminal records, and I knew then that I had to rewrite their memories. I'm not going to speak about how I'm the first Black Muslim to get this award. I think that being the first of anything should now be critiqued more than celebrated. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Ali's mom who's here with me today. I hope I did justice to the memory of your son. I want to thank Mattis who helped take this project where it needed to go. I want to thank Young. I want to thank my mother and my father. And I want to send a prayer to all of the young people who passed by way of violence, who passed without any retribution or reason. And I hope that we can continue to dismantle the state-sanctioned violence, the systemic violence in all of our communities. And I hope that Canada actively tries to pull it from the ground, because I feel like Canadian systems are constantly trying to bury the horrors of what those systems are doing to our communities. Thank you guys so much, man.
And now, is everybody satisfied? Sounds like dinner's done. And now here are the nominees for Classical Composition of the Year.
Classical Composition of the Year. Flight, Dorothy Chang. Chamber Symphony No. 2, Children's War Diaries, Yap Nico Hamburger. Concerto for Violin and Percussion Orchestra, Kati Agos. Aras, Keiko DeVoe. Breathing in the Shadows, Saman Shahi.
And the Juno goes to Arash by Keiko DeVoe.
I'm so deeply honored to receive this and to be nominated amongst everyone that was just listed. What an amazing list of composers. Thank you very much. And this piece wouldn't have been possible without the Azrieli Foundation that generously had the initiative to create the fund, to create and commission new works. So thank you so much to them, to Sharon Azrieli and the Foundation for the amazing Azrieli Music Prizes, to the Nouvelle Ensemble Moderne and Lorraine Vainco and all the incredible musicians that performed this work. I am forever indebted to you and your beautiful artistry. To the label Analecta, the beautiful David Merrill and all the incredible engineers that worked on this recording. It was just what a pleasure and an honor. And lastly, and most importantly, to just the incredible musical community of new music who, it's just incredible solidarity, especially in these last few years, and my family and colleagues and profs and mentors and all the ensembles that I work with, and my partner Emmanuel, who has been a rock throughout all of this. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's take a look at the Juno nominees for Traditional R&B Soul Recording of the Year.
Traditional R&B Soul Recording of the Year. Charlotte Day Wilson. Emmanuel. John Vinyl. Savannah Ray. Zen Soul featuring Aaron Ridge.
Ooh, and the Juno for Traditional R&B Soul Recording of the Year goes to Savannah Ray.
didn't write a speech. Like, every single artist in that category is so incredible and are all my friends. Please give it up for the whole category. I don't know. I wrote this song about my husband, with my husband. Our anniversary was 2 days ago. And I'm grateful. Thank you, Junos. Thank you, God. I'm happy to be here in real life. We turning up all week. Thank you guys so much.
Congratulations, Savannah Ray. Okay, here to present your next award is 6-time JUNO Award winner and 2022 nominee, Serena Ryder.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. Long and McQuaid is a friend to all musicians, and it is my honor to present Rock Album of the Year on their behalf. Your nominees are
Rock Album of the Year presented by Long and McQuaid Musical Instruments. Long and McQuaid is celebrating their 66th year in business and has been a fixture in the Canadian music industry since 1956. Arkells, Black Pistol Fire, The Beaches, The Blue Stones, The Dirty Nil.
And the JUNO Award goes to The Beaches. So, The Beaches are performing in Guelph, Ontario tonight. Congratulations, and see you tomorrow at the JUNO Awards broadcast.
Thanks, Serena. Okay, now, let's take a look at the JUNO nominees for Vocal Jazz Album of the Year.
Vocal Jazz Album of the Year. Alex Bird and the Jazz Mavericks. Amanda Tosoff. Katie George. Elizabeth Shepard and Michael Ochipinti Esmo. Holly Cole featuring Holly Cole Trio.
And the JUNO Award goes to Katie George.
Wow. I want to say a huge thank you to my band, which was made up of a 10-tet, all of my teachers, my family, my label, La Reserve Records. Shout out to Matt and Jacob Block. I want to say a huge thank you to my friends Eric, Amanda, my boyfriend Jacob, and to vocal jazz lovers everywhere. Thank you so much. I'm thrilled. Like, I was nominated, or not nominated, but in 2016 I graduated high school and I was voted most likely to win a JUNO in my high school yearbook, so I'm so happy it happened. So, thank
you. Manifestations. Okay, as we move on to another award, here are your nominees for International Album of the Year.
International Album of the Year. Adele. Doja Cat. Olivia Rodrigo. Taylor Swift. The Kid Laroi.
And the winner of the JUNO for International Album of the Year is Olivia Rodrigo. So Olivia Rodrigo has sent us a special message. Let's check it out.
Hey JUNO Awards, it's Olivia. Thank you so much for naming Sour the Best International Album of the Year. It is such an honor, and I'm so grateful to be included with all of these amazing people. Thank you so much, and see you soon. Love you. Yeah.
Yes, congratulations. Yeah, we got a video. So, if you are wondering just how all these deserving winners come about, some awards presented this evening are based in whole or in part on sales and streaming information compiled by Luminate, unleashing entertainment's essential data. Thank you, Luminate. Up next is Global Music Album of the Year. Here are your nominees.
Global Music Album of the Year. Africana Soul Sister, Alex Cuba, Benny Esguerra and New Tradition Music, Donné Roberts, Moonshine,
Worldwide, baby. And the JUNO Award goes to Africana Soul Sister!
Oh, wow. Je m'attendais vraiment pas à ça. Thank you. I would like first to thank my two friends here, Mr. Sissoko Kari and Jelly Tapa. Music is to learn for everybody. La musique est pour apprendre de chacun. Et c'est ce que ces amis-là m'ont montré. C'est plus que la musique, c'est pour ça qu'on fait ça. Merci, merci Mustapha, merci Russell. This is why we're doing music.
Merci beaucoup, nous sommes très très contents, très très heureux. C'est ça, c'est la diversité musicale, c'est la diversité culturelle. C'est ça que chacun donne de sa culture. C'est ça qui fait la beauté de notre Canada. Merci beaucoup, merci Québec, merci.
My friend took out her shoes. She got no shoes on, and I am tempted, boy. Congratulations once again, Africana Soul Sister. If you have not seen them live, you must. Okay, here to present our next award is Matthew Whalen, a proud Canadian and the Senior Marketing Manager of global speaker giant Sonos.
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde. I'm so honored to be here tonight on Canada's biggest night in music, representing Sonos and celebrating these innovative and talented artists. Here are your nominees for Adult Alternative Album of the Year.
Adult Alternative Album of the Year presented by Sonos. Andy Schoaf, Bahamas, Half Moon Run, Hannah Georges, The Weather Station.
And the JUNO goes to Half Moon Run.
Well, we'd like to thank our moms and our dads and our friends and our girlfriends and our families and our fans and our management team and Universal Music and Glass Note Records down in New York and our agents and our publicists. It's been a long, hard, weird year or two, but trust me, we're going to see it through. We'll be laughing and hugging and loving and dancing soon. And I'm over time, so thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Our next award recognizes an outstanding Canadian artist or industry leader whose humanitarian contributions have positively enhanced the social fabric of Canada and whose impact can be felt worldwide. Recipients of the Humanitarian Award presented by Music Canada must show exemplary dedication to social, environmental, and humanitarian causes. This can be done in a single noted action or a lifelong commitment. Here to present this year's award, please welcome Her Excellency and Right Honourable Mary Simon, Governor General of Canada.
Good evening. Bonjour. It is my pleasure to be here to present the 2022 Humanitarian Award to Susan Aglukark. Quel plaisir d'être ici pour remettre le prix humanitaire 2022 à Susan Aglukark. Of course, many know Susan through her JUNO Award-winning music. However, she has also been a great inspiration to help to Indigenous peoples through her organization, the Arctic Rose Foundation. She has helped to create safe spaces for Indigenous youth to express themselves freely, to immerse themselves in their culture, and to revitalize their bonds to their community. Susan gives them space to tell their stories because, after all, she's foremost a storyteller. Through her music, she shares her culture, her joys, her sorrows, her thoughts, and through her work within our communities, she's telling a story of acceptance, healing, and reconciliation. On reconciliation in particular, she is a leading voice, bringing important conversations to the forefront. In her work, Susan helps to advance reconciliation by inspiring Indigenous peoples to tell their own stories and by inspiring everyone to lead with understanding and respect. To paraphrase Susan's song, O Sim, we must take the hand of one close by to us, those we know and those we don't, and watch the walls come tumbling down. I have a word in Inuktitut. I try to teach people whenever I can, and I'm sure Susan knows this word very well. Ayuinata is an important concept for Inuit, which means to never give up. It's a commitment to action. It's a commitment to action no matter how daunting the cause may be. Susan has lived her life in the spirit of Ayuinata. She didn't give up. She persevered and kept going, becoming a successful artist and extending her reach to care for so many others. Because of her contributions, our communities are stronger, more vibrant, and more connected to the next generation. Susan inspires me with her music, her actions, and most importantly, her kindness and her heart. Let us all learn from her example. Congratulations, Susan. Facilitasio, huyan namitia pagit upigitsia sugidlo, piyun na siyagabit isumainak. Before we hear from Susan herself, let's take a look at her excellent work.
I'm Susan Agluka, Susan Agluka Yunga, Inublunga, Agvermingar Nikublunga, originally from Arvet, now living here in Ontario. And I am the founder and program developer for the Arctic Rose Foundation, also a singer-songwriter. So when I first moved here to Ontario, I left to leave. I left small town Nunavut. I left my life there, not to pursue this life. All of this that began to happen shortly after moving here happened really, really fast. I went from small town Nunavut to headlining. So 1990s, late 1990s, we're working on the second album, and the first song was The Arctic Rose. And the song was about my first loss of a friend to suicide. The fear I talk about is ilera in Inuktitut, emotional fear. I was essentially in the grips of this, almost always afraid. By expressing, by releasing something, I was starting to feel normal again, whatever normal was. The process of coming to know this was probably the biggest hurdle in my life. And the more I understood it, the more I knew, I want to share this. Is this one of the things that holds us Indigenous children and youth back from truly engaging in pursuing dreams? And if it is, I want to share this.
When I think about Susan, I think about myself as a child listening to her music and being so proud that she's this amazing and inspiring Inuk woman. And then she's created this program. She's founded this organization because there's no other foundation like this. The children and youth that attend these programs, they get to see themselves represented in leadership. And for us that get to work within these programs, we get to see the process of healing collectively, and it feels really good to do that.
I met Susan when I contacted her to be a speaker at a Truth and Reconciliation community discussion we were having. After hearing Susan about the true history of Canada, my eyes were opened, my heart was opened, and I could not look back from that. You can't be ambivalent about what has happened in this country. Youth, Indigenous youth, particularly in the North, are faced with numerous obstacles that we just don't have in the South. It's greater obstacles around food security, around access to mental health care, access to education, sometimes not even within their own community. There is a simplicity to the programs that we offer, but that's the beauty of it. It's art.
The Arctic Rose Foundation believes that an emotionally healthier child or youth will also be a healthier inner person. They run the program every day after school, 3:30 to 5. Participants come to this program, the Arctic Rose Room. When you come here and you simply can't participate, that's okay. Here's your messy books kit. If you want to just go and sit down and write in your journal, that's what you do. There's no pressure in this room whatsoever to create art or to participate, because we don't know what's happened when they come to us.
It was very hard for me to express what I had been going through as a young person. And that's something I love about the Arctic Rose Foundation is you don't need to say it out loud, not right away. Once you feel that safe space, then you're more likely to open up and talk about what you need. You're able to talk about what you dream, and that's just what I want for Indigenous children and youth. I want them to dream when they're awake. I want them to dream about their future. They deserve it.
Walking into the Arctic Rose Room, it is full of color and art. It is a safe space for the students to go after school to have a healthy snack, but it is also a place where they can reconnect with their culture. What we find with the Messy Book program and with the Arctic Rose Room is on any given day, even if it's just one student for whatever reason comes into that room, that one child matters. And I think that's a really important part of what we're doing.
When I'm asked why the work is important to do, the word that I come back to, the word that's important to me is kihiani. kisiani, which simply means because we must. We have a duty to share the things that we have learned, the ways that we are getting better as Indigenous artists, Inuit artists, and that's just the simple answer. We have to do this work. We have to do it. Kihiani.
Tunga sutisia laulavut, tana ili taksiya gutitak to pimbarimik, inusikhatsianamik, kamahatigitsianamilu, ili taksiya gutitak to Susan Aglukak. Please welcome the 2022 Humanitarian Award recipient, Susan Aglukak.
Koyan namig ang iyong mga alogmin, Your Excellency, tagvanigun na kavi unnong, ilitak si kavi uwamnin, pinagkakilawtakan ni, pinagkakayakan ni ila, iling ni, ilitsisi magama, maling ni lupunga iling ni. Thank you, Your Excellency, for being here with us this evening. What an incredible honor that you are here, and it's simply a testament to the things that we are learning from your leadership. Koyan namig. Thank you. Koyan namig sluidlo no nakakak si mayut tunga suktit si mayut uwaptinni no namino. Thank you also to the original landowners for welcoming us to your territory. We are very honored to be here with you. Matna. Thank you, Allan, Reid, and to CARAS and to the JUNOs, and especially to Music Canada for this honor. I am and will be forever grateful to my fellow artists, musicians, and the entire Canadian music industry. I remember fondly the early years of my career, as much in awe as I was stunned. Happenstance, right place, right time, accidental artist. It was, and I was, truly all of this in those early years. Certainly and always overwhelmed, but also discovering place and belonging. This discovery allowed for a reconnecting with self. Without this community and access to it, I would not be here today. That constant state of overwhelm would have overwhelmed, and I would have walked away. From the song Arctic Rose to OCM, collaborating, learning, contributing, all of this made space for empowerment, eyes opening, heart opening, healing, standing tall, owning, belonging. And how do I not share this? The early team of what would become the Arctic Rose Foundation was built with that in mind. It began with the advisory group formed back in 2013, a small volunteer group who had all spent time in northern environments, all of whom I knew personally and with whom I felt that next level of emotional safety. I thank you for that. Some of our early financial supporters are here with me tonight. You believed in my vision and goals. You gave me seed money to start. And your continued belief has empowered me to keep moving forward more than you will ever know. Gary, Linda, Marty, Sue, and your brother Rob, Martha is here with us this evening. Thank you. To the founding board of the Arctic Rose Foundation, most of whom are here today, thank you. Just doesn't seem to cover it, for your ongoing support, contribution, and guidance.
Thank you to the co-chairs, and a very special thank you to co-chair Jane Hamilton. You came on board without hesitation when I asked you back in 2016, and you have been a powerhouse advocate ever since, coming up to Rankin Inlet with me in January of 2018, one of 2 of the coldest months of our Arctic winters, to launch our first program. Spending time together, walking up and down that hill in -40, -50 below, without the wind chill factor, helping me clean and set up that first Arctic roast room, embracing both the cold and the challenge. I knew then you were all in. Thank you, Jane. Partnerships are critical to the success of our work in northern environments. The high cost of offering programs are often prohibitive. The cost of food, the cost of transporting supplies, the cost of getting our guest artists to northern communities and reserves. To all of our school partners, our generous supporters, thank you. Community partners and allies, I thank you sincerely, deeply, and gratefully. These include Inuyak School, the Kilinak High School, and the Mani Uluyuk High School, named after my great-great-grandmother, in Rankin Inlet. The Arctic Co-ops, our airlines, Calm Air, First Air and Canadian North, Inuit Child First Initiative, Northern Region, Indigenous Services Canada, Canadian Women's Foundation, Make Way, and the Government of Canada, and Women and Gender Equality. And a special shout out to Jordan's Principal and the Arctic Inspiration Prize, who have provided both valuable support and flexibility as we have managed through COVID. It is these partnerships that enable the important work of bringing Indigenous success stories and supports to our children, our northern children and youth. Our youth and children need to see us working with and in our communities and reserves. They need to witness good things, beautiful things, healthy relationships for us, by us. How can we expect or ask our youth to be dreamers and pursue careers of their choice if we aren't showing them? If we aren't creating opportunities for them? Showing them living proof of healed, accomplished Indigenous artists, singer-songwriters, mixed media artists, painters, writers, authors, dancers, actors, poets. We have them. These programs support them all. Yes, to our artists. And in sharing our respective works, our journeys, and in the Indigenous ways that we share, we are also investing and reinforcing other ways of succeeding. And our Indigenous children and youth want to succeed. We have seen firsthand the benefits of these emotionally safe spaces. We know an emotionally healthy child or youth is well on his or her way to succeed. I am very hopeful for our future. There are some incredibly talented Inuit, First Nations, and Métis out there, and many are in this room tonight, and they are our success stories. So yan na mi. But it is also a time of some uncertainty around healing and reconciliation. And that is why it is all the more important that we invest in time and spaces to identify and bridge gaps between one side's idea of and thoughts around reconciliation and the thoughts and ideas of the other side, our side. My work as a songwriter is focused on correcting the narrative, finding my own story, and creating safe spaces in which to heal and explore reconciliation. And I like to think the Arctic Rose Foundation, in the work it does and the support it provides, plays its own small but positive role in that process. I saved my final thanks for a couple of people in my life without whom this could not have happened. My husband, always ready to do what needs to be done, whether that is with the Arctic Rose Foundation or with our live music, singing, songwriting, touring, and moving around. My son Cameron, who is here with us this evening, always sharing my energy and my time with everything else that we do. I want also to thank our executive director, Ulrika Gumaksiutiksak, who joined our team in February of 2020, just 1 month before COVID hit. Ulrika has been incredible, constantly pivoting with the pandemic changes and challenges. Thank you, Ricky, and to the Arctic Rose team, who are also here with us. 2 of our guest artists are here with us as well, and we have youth who work in our programs in our 3 partner communities in Nunavut here with us tonight. If you have any questions, they're at table 60, 61, and 62, ready to work. We have 2 guest artists here with us as well. Wonderful, wonderful Inuit women, Elizabeth Gordon and Hovak Johnston, also at the tables. Please feel free to stop over and say hi. Mika Kumaksiutiksak, my goddaughter, is our comm worker, mentor, and guest artist. And our 3 comm workers are sitting out there as well, ready to answer your questions. And a very special thank you to Agnico Eagle for supporting their travel from Nunavut to attend the Junos and to help me celebrate this very special evening. Thank you, Agnico Eagle. Yes. And a very special thank you to April Akero, our program support. Thank you. Lastly, and most importantly, I would like to thank the children and youth who access our programs today, and those who will in the future. It is your passion, your creativity, and your immense potential that inspires us. Some of these amazing individuals made the long journey to be here today, and I'm so grateful to be in your presence. Koyan nami magayaluk, ilitagayaw gama, koya libong atagbanigun nakapta. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Let's keep it going for the legendary and iconic Susan Aglukark, everyone. Come on. We'd now like to take a moment to honor some of the extraordinary artists, colleagues, and friends of the Canadian music industry that we lost this year. This is a vast and yet close community, and each loss is felt all across the country precisely because of that sense of community and togetherness, which is why it is so important for us to celebrate them and push forward with love, harmony, communion, and music to celebrate their memory and all they gave us. Out of respect for those who have passed away, please hold your applause until after the performance. Here to help us reflect, please welcome 2-time JUNO nominee Allison Russell, joined by Sister Strings performing You're Not Alone.
bright you are. Anywhere you go, you're not alone. Rocks and bugs and angel wings, every little shiny thing. Anywhere you go, you're not alone. You're the North Star and the compass, always finding something wondrous. Anywhere you go, you're not alone. Wish that I could keep you from sorrow and harm. None of us is here for long, but you're not alone. In the cradle of the circle, all the ones who came before you, but their strength is yours now. You're not alone. Sparrows in the morning, crows at dusk, singing with your mommy. We have love. We have love. We have love. We have love. You're not alone. De l'Afrique à l'Acadie, de l'Europe aux Amériques, la musique nous réunit, une famille. La musique nous réunit, de la Louisiane au sans souci. Tigalum, Tigali, en Harry, une famille. Am I the evening star? How bright you are. We have love. You're not alone. We have love. We have love. We have love. You're not alone. We have love. We have love. We have love. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone.
Thank you to all of you for joining us and honoring these beloved colleagues and friends. Thank you to Allison Russell and Sister Strings for your moving performance. And now back to more awards. Let's take a look at your nominees for Country Album of the Year.
Country Album of the Year. Brett Kissel, Dean Brody, Tennille Arts, The Reclaws, Tim Hicks.
And the JUNO Award for Country Album of the Year goes to Brett Kissel.
Thank you very much, everybody. I am extremely grateful for this. The last couple years, I think for so many of us, and me included, has been so difficult, and it's been a dark chapter, but I've had to lean on the lights in my life, which are my 4 incredible little kids and my beautiful wife, Cecilia, and I just want to thank them. I want to thank everybody in my family of music. That's my producer, Bart McKay, for this extraordinary album, What Is Life? My live band, who played on this record, my management, which is Jim Cressman and Louie O'Reilly and Becky Locke and Keenan Turnevoy, and the incredible people at Warner Music Canada. I love you, I always have, and I always will. Good night, thank you.
Brett Kissel, fellow Albertan. Je suis ravie de présenter le prix pour l'album francophone de l'année, Le Nommé Son. How was that?
Album francophone de l'année. Cœur de pirate. Fouki. Louis-Jean Cormier. Roxanne Bruneau. Vincent Vallière.
La gagnante de l'album francophone de l'année est Cœur de pirate. Cœur de pirate is busy playing a show in Quebec tonight, so congratulations. I'll hang on to this until you can come and pick it up. All right, let's take a look at the JUNO nominees for Traditional Roots Album of the Year.
Traditional Roots Album of the Year. Alan Doyle. John Reichman. Maria Dunn. Over the Moon. The Fugitives.
Goes to Maria Dunn.
What an honor to be here among my fellow nominees. All of you and the ones in my category, I legally downloaded all of your albums, and they're fantastic. My deepest gratitude to producer Shannon Johnson, her brothers Solon and Jeremiah McDade, Andy Hillhouse for helping arrange songs, engineer Terry Tran, Carvalho mastering, all the musicians and singers, those who inspired the songs, Edmonton Arts Council, Alberta Foundation for the Arts, Alberta Labour History Institute, folk DJs, CKUA Radio, and especially my family and friends. Your love carries me. Thank you.
World Class is the biggest bartending competition in the world and features brands including Johnnie Walker blended Scotch whiskey. Canada is one of 60 countries each year to participate in the past 5 years and has produced 2 global champions and a runner-up. We are delighted that the current global and Canadian World Class Bartender of the Year is here to present the next award. Please welcome James Grants.
This next group of talented nominees span quite a range of experiences and styles. They're all incredibly deserving, and these are the nominees for Adult Contemporary Album of the Year.
Adult Contemporary Album of the Year. Desiree Dawson, Luca Fogale, Matthew V, Serena Ryder, Tafari Anthony,
and the JUNO goes to Serena Ryder.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Oh, my heart's beating so fast. 30 seconds. There's only like 10 left. I think one of the biggest epidemics in the world right now is mental wellness. And for me, this whole entire record, I wrote it about my journey with mental illness towards mental wellness. And I think this is something that I feel so blessed that I have the opportunity to speak about, because I did come through another side. And I've learned so much about how to take care of myself. And I'm honored to be up here with this award for this record. And I'm going to keep on talking about this. And I'm just so grateful. And I'm lucky to be here. And I'm going to keep speaking about it. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Congratulations, Serena, and thank you, James. And here are your nominees for Blues Album of the Year.
Blues Album of the Year. Colin James, Colin Linden, Miss Emily, Steve Mariner, Sue Foley.
And the JUNO for Blues Album of the Year goes to... These fake nails I got are really coming in handy today. Colin James! Well, Colin couldn't be here to accept his award, so I will do so on his behalf. Congratulations once again. And if you are just tuning in, thank you. Thank you for joining us at the JUNO Opening Night Awards presented by Ontario Creates. I'm the one thanking you right now, but there are many without whom this great evening could not be possible. And right now, we would like to thank our printing partner, TPH, for their support. Thank you, TPH. Yeah, there you are. And remember, when you post about what you're watching on your favorite social media site, don't forget to hashtag it with JUNOs and maybe a little saxophone emoji. I'm really kind of a fan of the fire emoji, you know, the celebratory horn cone thing with the confetti flying out of it. Otherwise, just use what you want. All right, here are your nominees for Classical Album of the Year, Small Ensemble.
Classical Album of the Year, Small Ensemble. Andrew Wan and Charles Richard-Hamelin. Angèle Dubois and La Pietà. Arc Ensemble. Collectif Neuf. Standing Wave.
All right. And the award goes to Andrew Wan and Charles Richard-Hamelin. Congratulations. And Andrew and Charles couldn't be here to accept their award, so I will add this one to my collection. Okay, yeah. Up next is Recording Engineer of the Year. No matter what kind of magic our country's incredible artists work in the studio, it's not much use if it's not captured for us. These folks make sure we hear every last note just the way it was intended. Here are your nominees.
Recording Engineer of the Year. Evan Miles. George Sierra. Hill Corcutis. John Beadle Bailey. Serban Genya.
And the JUNO Award goes to Hill Corcutis. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you to CARAS. Thank you to Saint and Tanya Joy for trusting me with your hearts and your art. Thank you to my team, Joe D'Ambrosio, Jordy Fernie-Yao, Jordan Howard, CCS, and Day Tripper. My family who has been the most supportive ever. Thank you for allowing me to follow my dreams. My partner, Abby, mom, dad, Cerise Dimitri. And I dedicate this award to my late friend, Tim Thorney, who was my mentor and champion. Thank you.
Nominee in the history of this category, and it's now the first female winner. Get up, y'all. That's what's up. All right. Calm down. Just kidding. Get excited. All right, she is the Executive Director of Advance Canada's Black Music Business Collective, and he is a JUNO-winning and 3-time JUNO-nominated artist, born in Lagos, Nigeria, and raised in Brampton. What's up, Ontario? Please welcome Kezia Myers and 2021 JUNO winner, Toby.
Advance Canada's Black Music Business Collective is proud to support the industry professionals that help amplify the voices of Canadian artists and creators.
We are honored to present the award for the Rap Single of the Year, and here are your nominees.
Rap Single of the Year presented by Advance, Canada's Black Music Business Collective. Advance is committed to building a more equitable music industry in Canada while playing a vital role in the growth of the industry. Six Buzz Anders and Forever Friday. Baby No Money. Charmaine. Northside Benji and DJ Charlie B. Press Up.
And the JUNO Award goes to Charmaine.
Unfortunately, Charmaine wasn't able to be here tonight, so I'm going to accept the award on her behalf.
Thank you, Kazia and Toby. And congratulations to Charmaine. The JUNO Awards and Slate Music have partnered since 2016 to create Canada's premier emerging artist development program, the Allan Slate JUNO Masterclass. This year, we have 3 nominees who are program alumni, Havaya Mighty, Monowhales, and Shawnee Kish. And now, for our final performance, please welcome pop R&B singer-songwriter and Allan Slate JUNO Masterclass artist, Jesse Gold, as he performs his hit single, 1 in a Million.
I've been thinking about you again. Secret, just for me and my friends, yeah. I didn't want to tell you 'cause I knew that shit would go to your head, yeah. But now I got this drink in my hands. I take another sip and say, you're 1 in a million. You give me that feeling. I want it all day, baby. And I know that we're different, but it makes no difference. I think you should stay, yeah. Everything about us is nice, babe. And everything about it feels right, yeah. We're sweet like sugar and spice, baby. Come on. Hey. Everything about us is nice. And everything about us feels right. We're sweet like sugar. Come on. I said you're 1 in a million, baby. You give me that feeling. Well, I want it all day. And I know that we're different, baby, but it makes no difference. Well, I think you should stay, baby. Come on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jesse, and thank you even more to Jesse's tank top. Yes. The Allan Slate JUNO Masterclass will be accepting applications starting June 1st, so watch out for more info on JUNO's social media channels. And remember, when you TikTok, tweet, or Insta about that performance or anything else in the show, really, don't forget to include the hashtag JUNOs. Actually, you know what? I always believe in leading by example, so pardon me. Getting litty at hashtag JUNOs. Great. Saxophone emoji, peach, and eggplant emoji. Great. Speaking of TikTok and very talented people, don't forget to vote for your favorite TikTok JUNO Fan Choice nominee by going to junofanchoice.ca. Voting is unlimited, and fans are encouraged to vote by the minute and by the hour for their favorite artists up until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. The winner of TikTok JUNO Fan Choice will be announced live on the 2022 JUNO Awards broadcast tomorrow night. Coming up next, our next award is Metal Hard Music Album of the Year.
Metal Hard Music Album of the Year. Archspire, Brand of Sacrifice, Danko Jones, Spirit Box, The Agonist.
All right. And the JUNO goes to Archspire. Archspire could not be here with us tonight, so we're keeping his trophy safe and sound. Their trophy. I don't know what's going on. It's late. Okay, next up, here are your nominees for Electronic Album of the Year.
Electronic Album of the Year. Atlas. Sydney Blue. The Hallucination. Tor. Zed's Dead.
And the winner is Tor.
Thank you. Thank you, JUNOs. Thank you for supporting electronic music and independent music. Thank you to my partner, Jamie, for supporting me while I worked on this album in the spare room of our apartment, making bass through the wall while she was on Zoom calls. For my family for supporting me and everyone who's been listening, thank you.
Congratulations once again to Tor. And now, the JUNO Award for Music Video of the Year. Here are the nominees.
Music Video of the Year. Ta Main, Adrian Villagomez, Ariane Roy. Meaningless, Norman Wong, Charlotte Cardin. Nie Oli, Sean Vincent DePaul and Kelly Nathan, Kelly Chalvin. Sean Vincent DePaul, Navs 47, and Santosh Narayanan. La Nuée, Vincent René Lortie, Simon Leoza. Easy on Me, Xavier Dolan.
And the winner of the JUNO Award for Music Video of the Year is Xavier Dolan. Unfortunately, Xavier could not be here tonight, so I will accept this award on Adele's behalf. Now, please welcome two-time JUNO-nominated songwriter and recording artist, I, and Jennifer Brown, Chief Executive Officer of SOCAN.
SOCAN is honored to present Songwriter of the Year Award.
Over the past 2 years, music has been a saving grace. It's a uniquely human gift that lifts us up and pushes us forward.
Thank you to all of the music creators who brought us new music when we needed it most. Here are your nominees.
Songwriter of the Year presented by SOCAN. With nearly 180,000 songwriters, composers, and music publishers as members and clients for performing and reproduction rights, SOCAN advocates for fair compensation through ethical and legal music licenses and passionately strives for a fairer future for music creators. Abel the Weeknd Tesfaye. Allison Russell. Charlotte Day Wilson. Mustafa Ahmed. Toby.
And the winner is The Weeknd.
We will accept on the Weeknd's behalf.
The Weeknd is not here, so I'll be accepting it on his behalf, all right?
I didn't know my microphone was off. Congratulations, Abel Tesfaye, The Weeknd, and thank you, Jennifer and I. And now your nominees for Contemporary Roots Album of the Year.
Contemporary Roots Album of the Year. I. Allison Russell. Donovan Woods. Susie Ungerleider. The Fretless.
The JUNO Award for Contemporary Roots Album of the Year goes to Allison Russell!
We are not alone. We are not what we've lost. We are mourned in the sum of our scars. Through the dust of the stars, the bones of the earth. We are the expanse of our imaginations and of our art, which leads us to our empathy and the deepest part of our hearts. We are a beloved community. If we choose to be, we can lift each other up. Our circle is battered and bloody and bruised, but it is whole. None above, none below, all equal under the listening sky. Thank you so much to the JUNOs, to this incredible community, to my fellow nominees, to all of the artists who inspire me, to my family, to my partner, JT Nero, who co-wrote this record with me, and to my incredible team who just believed that more was possible for me than I believed for myself. So thank you so much to Margie, to Brian, to my beautiful sisters, and Sister Swings. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Allison Russell. And judging by the conversations that I heard in the women's washroom, which I just dashed to really quickly, and people talking about after party, where are you going to after party? We are approaching our final awards of the night. Starting with your nominees for the first ever JUNO for, what is it? Y'all know, Underground Dance Single of the Year.
Underground Dance Single of the Year. Blondish. Carlo Leo featuring MC Flipside. Hunter. Jada G. Koreatown Acid.
And the JUNO for the inaugural first time However, 2022 Underground Dance Single of the Year goes to, this is history right here, Hunter!
I don't even know what to say. I didn't think I'd get a chance to speak. I wrote down some words. I'm going to try to say them. I just want to start off by saying it's been a long road here for like all the nominees. It's a lot more than the day you see us up here accepting the award. And every day we continue to keep making music in this industry is an achievement in itself, so we should all be proud of ourselves. I'm especially proud of what this award specifically means for Canadian dance music. I'm proud to be the first one to win it. I'm going to quickly thank some people. First off, thanks to Elliot Moss. He's a singer on the song. I contacted him after like 7 years and brought up a song he probably forgot about, so thanks to him for letting it happen. I want to thank Mousetrap for believing in the song and putting it out. And I want to thank my longtime manager, Noah, man. We fought our way all the way here. And I'm quickly going to rifle off some friends. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Andrew. I thank my mom. I love you, Kim. And lastly, I want to thank Joanne. Thank you for making this happen. You put in so much work to make this award possible. And I'm dedicating it to you as well. Thank you.
That was exciting, right? Okay, here are your next nominees, this time for Traditional Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year.
Traditional Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year. Fawn Wood. Joel Wood. Manitou Makwa Singers. Nimki and the Ninnies. Young Spirit.
This is another first. So amazing. Okay. And the winner is Fawn Wood.
Naskumpna agak yo ay sinawakuta. Gak yo nagamuwak. Kinanaskumpna wow. Nawagu maganak. Egwa nitawa simsak. Egwa ninapim. Egwa nigawi. I just want to acknowledge all of the people here and my fellow nominees. You know, not only are we representing ourselves, our tribes, our families and our communities, but this particular category to be acknowledged acknowledges the very grassroots music that resonated on this land since time immemorial. I'd like to thank Buffalo Jump Records for helping me shape this album, and I want to recognize all of our Indigenous artists, past, present, and future, for keeping this music going, for telling our stories, and for the ones yet to come who are going to be that voice of our people. Ay hay naskumpnawa, sagidnawa.
Roxanne Fawn. Now here to present our final award of the night. From Sirius XM Canada, Jeff Leake.
My God, do you guys look beautiful. Hey, just quickly, my buddy Joel's parents are out of town, so we're going to party later, so shoot me a text if you want to come. Sirius XM Canada is proud to support Canadian artists, and I'm very honored to present the award for Artist of the Year. Here are your nominees.
Artist of the Year presented by Sirius XM Canada. Sirius XM is committed to providing a leading platform and support for Canadian artists through its significant financial contributions and North American-wide reach. Charlotte Cardin, J.P. Sachs, Justin Bieber, Shawn Mendes, The Weeknd,
And your winner. I don't know who she's going to thank. She's already thanked everybody. Charlotte Cardin!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my family. I haven't thanked them yet. My mother and my dad and my sister, Camille, I love you so much. My boyfriend, Alyosha, thank you so much for the support. This is so special to me. Thank you so much to Factor for the amazing support since the very beginning. This is, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit startled, but I promise I'm gonna keep working so hard to release some really good music for you guys. I love you, this is so fucking cool, thank you!
Congratulations to Charlotte. It's the end of the night!
Woo, you did it!
That is a wrap. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Oh, to celebrate the very best in Canadian music.
It's been an absolute pleasure and honor to host the JUNO Opening Night Awards presented by Ontario Creates and, of course, spend this time with all of you.
We would like to thank, of course, the JUNOs, as well as all of our partners and supporters, and extend our most sincere congratulations to all of the winners and all of the nominees tonight.
Yes, and the 2022 JUNO Awards are back live and in person. Budweiser stage, TO, tomorrow, Sunday, May 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and will be broadcast nationwide, CBC TV, CBC Gem, and on all CBC platforms, including streamed live globally, cbcmusic.ca/JUNOs, and on CBC Music's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. Did I forget anything? No, I don't think I did. All right, trust me, you don't want to miss this show.
It is hosted by the very sexy Simu Liu. See performances by Arcade Fire, the Arkells, Avril Lavigne, Baby No Money, Charlotte Cardin, Deborah Cox, DJ Shub and Snotty Nose Res Kids, Havaya Mighty, Lawrence Spencer Smith, Mustafa, and Tesher. Plus, a special appearance by treasured Canadian artist and hometown hero, Shawn Mendes, who will receive the International Achievement Award.
Y'all are getting ahead of yourselves. We're not done.
So, there's 2 women of color speaking right now.
Excuse me.
Excuse us. Excuse us.
So, thank you again for joining us tonight. We'll see you on Sunday.
See you tomorrow.
Good night, good night, good night, good night.
Good night.
Get home safe. Don't drink and drive. Call your mothers.
I swear for that.